Hello and welcome to another episode in this video series. We're checking out submissions to the DungeonCrawler Game Jam of 2025. And this time we will have a look into Shufflemancer by dwhiffing. But before we get to the game, as usual, the reminder that there is a link in the video description to a playlist which contains all the videos I've done so far for this jam, including a pilot episode, which has some explanation about what the dungeon crawler is, what the game jam is, and what the rules are for this game jam specifically. So make sure to have watched that before continuing with this video. Yeah, and with that, let's get into Shufflemancer. So you can play the game in the browser, but I will, and you actually cannot download it, but I will put it into full screen in just a bit. So let's have a look at the description first. Delves as deep as you can in this deck building dungeon crawler. Use WASD arrow keys to move and your mouse to use cards. I ran out of time and the scaling is tuned a bit hard. Tips. Swords shields are used on yourself to apply armor damage to your next attack. Click on any enemy or move into them to attack. Armor damage additions don't stack and only apply to the next attack source of damage. Okay. Double click on a card to quick use it. You gain 1 draw every time you kill a monster. You always attack first, so if you kill the enemy, you take no damage. Open a chest to augment your deck. Green chest, add a card. Red chest, remove a card. Gold chest, upgrade a card. Enter the green portal to go to the next level and get a stat upgrade. Okay. Credits: chicken, slime, dragon, skeleton, zombie, music, D&D, ambience, generic dungeon. Alright. So, yeah, I will probably open this twice so that I can have a look at the description while playing or something like that. So give me a second and then we will jump into the game Shufflemancer by dwhiffing. Alright, so here we are and let's have a look around. Yeah, before we try to actually fight and so on, let me quickly talk about perspective and movement. So movement is pretty good. So the actions are executed right away. So if I move forward and turn right, I can't even tell if it's executed right away or after if it's queued up. Because there is some delay with movement, like with turning, it's like accelerating, I think, and it's super fast. So it might be both. Either way, it feels very good because nothing is cut off. Maybe the smoothing out when turning is a bit too long, but yeah. You can also hold the button and you go step by step. I think the pause in between is too long. And that's probably also because the smoothing effect when going to the next tile is too long, like with turning. So I think if the smoothing effect was not that long, it would feel a bit better. And yes, this actually makes the forward movement feel the worst in this case. Like moving forward and turning feels pretty good. So in that case, it's not waiting for the smoothing out. But when moving forward, it's waiting every time it's waiting for the smooth out for the first step and then not anymore. That's interesting. Okay. Regarding the tile size, regarding the perspective, I think that the tile size might be a bit... it might be a bit too small. So if I looked at this in this direction now, I might assume that I am standing on a tile which is going up to this point here maybe. Oh, you can't see that. Up to this point here maybe. And then this one is one tile. But this remainder here, that's 2 tiles. And yeah, that's too small. So it's basically like this, right? And if I... that was a wrong one. One second. Good. Like this. And then... yeah, we have the Grimrock. Okay, so you can see that the Grimrock... yeah, I mean, it's also... this is the 3rd tile in front of us in Grimrock, right? So, yeah, it's... the Grimrock tiles are bigger, and I think that... that in this case would also be of an advantage if it was bigger, because then the movement, the steps would also cover more. And now you have this, for even a small room, you have lots of these in between stops, go, stop, go, stop, go. So that could be improved. So let's see what we find here. We need a key. Okay. Yeah, the scaling, or let's say I'm not a big fan of this graphical effect. Like, this is artificially pixelated, and yeah, that shows. So we can just use... oh, open one lock. Interesting. Okay. Hello, chicken. Discard hand. Okay. Sword, 2 damage to next attack. Chicken HP to the... okay. Okay, that's our loot, I guess. Max draw count. More options, sounds nice. Let's take that. We also have a minimap here. I mean, I can just... oh, let's do that. Or is this... do we get into a next level each time we fight? Yeah, it looks like that. So this is just like a hub. Discard hand. And we can basically decide what we want to do. Oh, this is actually an enemy, I think. Yeah, this is slime. Let's use the shield. Can I also... or can I use both? Yeah. And then I'm attacking. Okay. Increase hand size. Max HP count by 5. Okay. Yeah, so there is no real dungeon to explore. It's just the same thing over and over. So it was saying that the key... one second. I'm on the next... click on cards. You always have to attack first. Yeah. Open chest to augment deck. I guess there is no chest. It's just this this hole in the ground. So yeah, we can check with our key cards which of the 3 options we want to do. And basically always results in a combat. Oh, there's no loot this time. Okay. Discard hand. New hand. Okay. We can use this. Let's use the shield. I have to use the key, I guess. But I can't. So all I can do now is bumping into the enemy. Okay. Ah, there's a chest. But a red chest was green, blah 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 blah. Red chest, remove a card. Okay, so I should have looked around in these rooms. So there are chests. Also, we did not get ported to the next level right away this time. I'm not sure if you might get stuck if you... Yeah, we will die now. Ah no, discard hand. Potion. Okay. Health. Now we are in a new dungeon again. So I'm not sure if you can get stuck by discarding the hand too often and then being unfortunate and not getting a key. And then also not being able to discard the hand again. So let's explore everything first with our keys. I can also just decide to not attack. Oh, this requires 2 keys. Okay. Shield. We need a new hand. Yeah, but this is unfortunate now, because now I will not be able to win against these. I think I did a mistake there with the draw size. Green chest. This is a gold chest. Okay, upgrade a card. Ah, and you also need to use keys for that. Current deck. Okay, and then now I can upgrade. Unfortunately, we will die anyways, I think. Let's upgrade the shield. Remaining draws 0 of 5. So maybe it's like a limit for the dungeon? I'm not sure. But it seems like we need to kill all enemies within a dungeon. Okay. Discard hand. Now we got a new remaining draw. We can heal. But of course this is not doing too much. We got a new key. There's no chests. And we are toast. Okay. So we need to try to optimize what we have here. Maybe I overlooked a chest or something. So let's explore everything first. There is a... Okay. Yeah, of course, this is kind of crucial then. But now I don't know if we need to kill both of the chicken first. Let's discard the hand. Remaining draws, 1 out of... Okay. Yeah, we need new cards. So add card, we need a new offense card. Yes. And we can use both. Remaining draws, 1 out of 3. Okay. Two out of 3. Okay. Increase max HP. Base damage. Yeah, we should increase the base damage. Because if we do not have any cards, then we are kind of screwed without decent base damage. So we have 1 key left. Let's use that first before we do anything else. Strength. Next attack deals 50% more damage. Deal 2 damage to enemy without retaliation. Nice. Let's take this. Okay. Sword. And shield. Mm-hmm. We... Oh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Remaining draws 2 from 2 out of 3. Okay. Discard hand. Now we have 1 remaining. And now we have 1 more remaining. Okay, increase max, increase base armor. Let's increase the max draw count. I don't know what my max hand is. Probably... No, I have no idea. Ah, no, the draw count is this one, remaining draws maybe. It's not even the cards I draw, but it's just this value. This was probably useless then. I should have taken the armor maybe, but I also don't know if 0.5 has actually any effect. This is losing. So let's use the fireball. That is without retaliation. How do I use that? Ah, okay. In this case, I cannot quick use. Okay. We can get rid of anything. I think we should not get rid of anything. Maybe a key later on, but... Let's use the potion. Ah, okay. I should have used the sword. But on the other hand, we can keep that for the next combat. And increase base damage by 1. Yes. Let's go to the dead ends first. Got 2 keys. Skeleton. And a golden chest. Okay. But we would need to use a key probably to open that. Okay, let's use the shield. Fireball. Sword. And 5 damage. Nice. Okay, for this we need a key. Heal. And back again. Okay. This is an upgrade. So I mean, the fireball is pretty good, but we should probably find a way to heal up, so maybe the heal is the best option. Okay, we can use the shields. Okay, we'll die right away now because... Oh, and now we might... Yeah, this is the situation I mentioned before. Like, if we are unlucky, we might not get enough keys, and then we are stuck because... yeah, we would need more keys to continue. Yeah, this is a bit unfortunate. So now I basically need to restart. Yeah, you gain 1 draw every time you kill a monster. Double click. Okay, so we cannot continue because, yeah, well, we opened the chest there and had unlucky... Yeah, or I should have increased the size to increase the chances. But now I basically need to restart the game, so 1 second. Alright, and new game. Yeah, now we do not have any key right away, and this is already like a bad start because we need to discard the hand right away. So I will just restart the game right away. Alright, this time we do have a key, so we can open a door. Use a shield. We can go to the other side, and we can also use the potion, yeah. Okay. There's a chest. Add card. Open 1 lock. Ah, this is nice. Okay. 1 lock, draw 1 card. Yeah, this helps a lot. And then we jump into the next level. Hand size by 1. Max draw count. I don't think that this is super useful because that means that we actually need to get more draws. The hand size is probably more useful. So that next time when we draw we get 4 cards, but I'm not quite sure if that's how it works. But now again we do not have any key. So all we can do is discard the hand and okay. Use the skeleton key. There's no chest here. So what we will do now is open all the locks first. Riposte blocks up to 2 damage from next attack. Draw 1 card. That sounds nice, because that's just an extra card then. Okay. Yeah. So we already used up, or we already opened all the doors. And let's try to get more keys for the next level. Blocks up to 2 damage. Yes. Adds 2 damage to next attack. Okay. Don't think that this worked, did it? Did we kill this one already? No. Let's do that for the new draw. Okay, 3 out of 3 draws. Okay, let's get to the next level and then open the doors first. Increases hand size by 1, increases max draw count, increases max HP. Let's increase the hand size again. Alright, number 1. No chest. Yeah, that's a nice selection here. This is for reducing our, or throwing away a card, which might be useful for like discarding shields. They are not that great. Okay. Shield. Potion. Yeah, I mean, that's a bit of an issue with... You can't really heal. So now we can remove 1 card. Let's remove the shield. Or let's remove a key now, because we get too many keys, maybe. Of course, we remove the key in our hand. Okay. So we will discard hand. Shield. Sword. And yeah. Entry post. Alright, so of course we still have the issue of just having 2 hit points, and this will also not... I mean, we can maybe get 5 more hit points now. Max HP by 5. I guess we need to do that, because that's the alternative to healing. So the level is also designed differently now. Interesting. Skeleton key. And we got a potion. We can use that right away. Or maybe we find oh, this is not. Or maybe we find a chest to upgrade the potion first. There's a chicken. 2 locks. Okay, let's use this. I mean, we should use the key. So, okay, skeleton key. And there's a golden... Okay. Upgrade the potion. And I'm not sure if they are stacking like this one and this one. It's probably not then. Okay, so this chicken... Not sure if... We'll probably kill it. Let's see... Okay. Let's do this one first. Sword. And riposte. Shield. This one heals 2 now, and we got a new... Oh, okay. I mean, this is open now. There's another skeleton. We can use the potion again. Sword. Shield. Okay, now we need to discard the hand. Use the potion. Use the riposte. And attack, I guess. Use the sword. And that should be enough. Okay. We could fight against the other skeleton, but I don't think it's worth it. Because we have a skeleton key, and I want to use that. Max hand size by 1. Base damage by 1. Okay, let's take this now. I think our hand is pretty good at that point. Skeleton key. So we get a new card from that one. Let's not use that yet. And first use the keys on the doors and only open the box if we have spare keys later on. It's just a chicken. We need to kill that one. And I will take the 1 damage. Yes. That's now 3 of 3 draws. Then let's try this one. Shield. Okay. Sword. And we got the new draw again. Okay. Use the potion. Then we use the skeleton key. Getting a new key. This one is protecting the portal to the next level. But now we have a remaining key and we use that for the chest in the other room. Okay. Another potion which only heals 1 HP. It's probably better than having yet another key, but fighting this enemy does not give us anything because we already are at full draws. So that's useless. We will just fight this one then. Shield. Bump into it. Now we need to either we bump into the enemy again, but we will get a new draw anyway, so discard hands. Yes. Now we can use the sword. Oh, we use the riposte and we draw a new card. Yeah, nice. Let's use the potion to heal up. And then just... yeah. Alright. Increase max draw count by 1. Increase base armor. Increase max HP by 5. Not sure if that's... useful. Let's take the max HP again. Okay, just a chicken. So we get basically a free redraw. I should have... yeah, that was stupid. On the other hand, it doesn't make any difference. So we do need to discard the hand. I should have discarded the hand during combat. Okay. Skeleton key. There is... that's a red chest, so we can get rid of a key. Of a card. So we can use this one now to upgrade the potion. I will not do that just yet. Shield. This one was still locked. Did we have any remaining enemies now? Accessible enemies? Not this one. Okay. So, let's fight this one. Bump. Heal 2. Bump. Heal 1. New stuff here. Alright. Now we can upgrade and use this one. Ah, no, this was the get rid of a key. Okay. But we do have... yeah, we do have enough left here. We are at 3. Yeah. Alright. So, what happens if we do a riposte upgrade? Maybe blocks more. What does this do if we upgrade that? Two doors? How's that going to work? Okay, riposte. Sword. Right. Here. Boom. Here. Yeah, we can just bump into it again. And max draw count, hand size, damage. That's good. Okay. But it doesn't say like there's any like final level, and it doesn't seem like it's expanding anymore. Like the dungeon size seems to be consistent now. Is this red? This is red. And yeah, at that point we might just get stronger and stronger without anything happening. Let's kill the other enemy first. This one. Sword. Okay. Here's the potion. Discard hand. I mean, we can already use the shield. Okay. Potion. So, open 2 locks. So maybe it would have opened 2 locks if there were 2 locks on the door. Anyways, okay, there's yet another card. But we would also need... And there's another one. I think we will just get to the next level here. Actually, we got a key. Yeah, but we need the key in the next level anyways, so let's jump in. Max damage by 1, yes. Oh no, I think that's expanded now. 7. 2 keys. That's just 1. Shield. Now we need to discard the hand so that it's refreshed. Yes. Skeleton key. Draw 2 cards and open. Okay. But this was kind of pointless now. Okay, let's use the riposte. Next attack, draw 1 card. And yeah, let's use the sword. Oh, new enemy. Oh, and this chest is locked by 2. Shields. Shield. Okay. Now we could put the keys into the chest, but probably it's better to find the exit first. That's one. Okay, bump. Heal. Okay. Ripostes. And... okay. Now we still have plenty of keys left. So let's use that one here first. Skeleton key. Open one lock, draw one card. Yeah. Let's take that. Yeah, and I mean, it's not bad having some remaining keys. We can use them in the next level. Base damage and by another one. But I don't know if there's any ending. It doesn't look like... I mean, we still had another enemy, so maybe there is more. So let's just continue. Potion, yes. Potion, yes. Okay. Shields. Okay. I should have... yeah. Okay. That was stupid. We got a skeleton key, that's the small one. Potion. Potion. Riposte. So that's 2 locks now. That's 2 locks. That's 2 locks. So we need to use the key and then hope for the best. Okay, skeleton key. It's 2 locks. Okay, we use one of these. We got another skeleton key. This is for upgrading cards, so that would be nice. Let's do that. And we upgrade our skeleton key, this one. We have potion, shield. Yeah, let's try and kill that one first. Here. Alright. Going back. We can use this one to refresh. Yeah, now we can use our skeleton key again. This is a red box. Yeah, we don't want to use that. Enemy is kind of useless, so we will not even fight that one. Skeleton key. And this one is the portal guy. Alright. Blocks 2 damage. Let's take this. And... yeah. Potion. Yeah, I think I'm already a bit overpowered now. Increase max, increase base damage. So now we have 8 rooms, so it is still a bit expanding. So this is just a free draw, but we don't need that one yet. Skeleton key. We don't need that one either. Normal key. Nope. Skeleton key. Not necessarily. Okay, let's kill this one. Normal key. This is a red box. So we don't need the box, and we also don't need to kill the enemy. I mean, this is pointless in this case. We discard the hand, just run into the enemy and refresh the hand. I don't see... Ah, there was something. Okay. Ah, there's... Well, that's... Okay. Ah, this is the right one. Okay. Well, let's just kill this guy then. Riposte first to get a new card. Heal. Okay. Base armor. Max HP. But, I mean, is this going on forever? Now this level looks the same as the previous one. This one is not necessary. Skeleton key. Not necessary. Ah, golden one. We can increase the riposte. But we can also, maybe we can even improve that one again. I'm not sure if that did something now. Okay, let's kill that one. Riposte. Another skeleton key. Okay, so we need more keys to get through that room. Potion. Shield. Sword. Discard hand. And... there. Open 3 locks, draw 3 cards. Okay. Maybe in the next level we get 3 locks, but for now... Yeah, this was useless because... Anyways. Damage. So it expanded to 9 now. So the level still gets bigger. Let's see if we can find something with just 1 lock. Nope. Okay, so we need to use... oh, the skeleton key. Nothing here. Ah, now we got a 3 lock door. Okay, so it's still expanding going forward. But that also means that we need a lot more keys now. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's use the riposte, basically, to get another key. And we just run over the enemy. Okay. This is now for 2. So let's use that on a door which has 2 or 3 locks. And now we have 2 individual ones. I really like that. Oh, nice. A new enemy. I really like that the doors, like a room is basically having a certain amount of locks, and they are shared among both of these doors. Okay, so let's try our luck with this guy. It's a dragon! Okay. Block. Attack. Potion. Potion. And discard hand. Okay, that was the dragon. Not the final encounter, apparently. This is the 3 lock. Okay. Nope. Another dragon. And we can upgrade. Open 2 locks, draw 2 cards. We upgrade that. Okay. 3 locks, 3 cards. So there must still be one, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Riposte. Sword. Ocean. Ocean. Attack. Next one. Base damage by 1. Yeah. Now we can basically almost kill everything with just our base damage. And we use the keys almost exclusively for the cards almost exclusively for opening doors. Let's see if we had a door with 3 locks. Nope. Nope. Okay. I mean, we draw through 3 cards as well, so... Burp. Nothing. Nope. Yeah, these skeleton keys, they might be a bit overpowered. Anyways, at attack, 2. Not that it makes much of a difference. Block. Here. Here. Jump. Base damage by 1. And yeah, the level got expanded. Okay, before we go that route, let's go to the dead end there. No. Nothing in here. Ah, okay. Okay, now we need to refresh. Reposts. Oh, and another skeleton key. Okay. Dead. Okay. Another dragon. 2. Just 1. Okay, well, let's refresh then. Discard hands. We can use a shield. Discard hands. Bump and go. Okay. Yeah, and we got a new skeleton card. I mean, they are like self-replacing, so I don't quite get this this thing here. It says damage 5 and we do like 8 damage or something. 9. So something about that is off, but fine. Max draw count by 1. Okay. But how long should we... How long is that going? Nope. Nope. Just replace the skeleton key with a new skeleton key. Oh, this is an upgrade. We can use that. And yeah, skeleton key with a new skeleton key. Ah, okay, 3 is the max. Let's take the riposte then. Now we draw 2 cards. Okay. Key. What is left? Stop. Now we are at 11. Yeah, we don't even need to find any enemies anymore for refresh, because we basically have an unlimited skeleton key refresher. Let's do the riposte again. Draw 3 cards. That's not useful, I think. Let's just get rid of the sword. Okay, base damage by 1. We don't need any more cards. Nothing. So it actually goes faster now because we don't need to do any fights. New skeleton key. Oh, a golden box. Key. Key. Okay, what do we do now? We can improve the potions. Upgrade. Okay, maybe we should replace some of our... Like, the shield is kind of useless. So maybe on the next... Well, actually the shield is not... The healing is not much better either. I mean, it's more flexible. Yeah, but maybe we should try and get more cards and exchange old ones. Alright, so let's drop the shield. Remove. Riposts. Might have been not even enough cards now to draw. Okay, base damage by 1. Yeah, the level keeps expanding. Let's see what we can get here. Another skeleton key. So that means we can also start dropping the normal keys, I guess. Alright, we'll just die instantly now. Base damage. And again, keeps expanding. We don't need that. Yeah, it's the only cards we can draw there, so we're just replacing one skeleton key with another one, because that's all we have. Oh. Key. Skeleton key. Upgrades. Goodbye. Okay. We drop a normal key now. Okay. Boop. Max draw count. Base. Let's increase the base armor, but... Okay. Skeleton key. Let's drop the other key as well. Remove. And another upgrade. Sword. Boom. Okay, base damage. Yeah, but how long should we do that? I mean, there has to be an ending at some point, right? Let's do a couple more, but I'm also at an hour now, and I don't think that it's there is much which is added. I mean, the levels are quick now because we barely fight, but base damage. More base damage. Yeah. Base damage. Maybe it's going up to 4 times 4, but that would mean that there's still a long way to go. Increase the swords. Base damage. Down. Nope. I mean, imagining I had to fight them all, that would also be slightly annoying, I guess. Boom. Base armor. can increase a potion. Jump into the next one. Base damage. I mean, we have a damage now of 17. It's also 5 now to the... So I don't see that there is anything being added on top of that now. So it might just go on forever. Let me... Well, we will do this level now, and then I will check the comments and see if anyone is talking about an ending. I mean, at this point, I guess we can agree on being indestructible and not being able to lose the game anymore. Either by having not enough keys or by no hit points. We simply cannot have a skeleton key because we always need to draw new skeleton keys. Base damage. Alright, so let me have a look into the comments. One second. So, yeah, I saw that Crypt Rat had basically the same thing. Having multiple skeleton keys and then just being able to continue for forever. He played until there were 20 rooms, so let me do that as well, or even play till 21. And I think that's not too far away, and then we will leave it be. But I think, I don't know how far this will go. Maybe because we have 5 now, maybe it's going to 5 times 5. Maybe it's just going on for forever if it can't expand it anymore. Maybe it's even to 6 and it's just adding on top. I mean, if we find a new enemy now and we see that something is happening, then okay. But yeah. But that said, there are, I mean, this is probably not done by hand and the levels are randomly generated. So there is a nice mechanic of everything being expanded, like the rooms being expanded, the locks on the doors being expanded. Like, I mean, it starts with 1, then sometimes you got 2, then sometimes you got 3. Now every door basically has 3 locks. So, so that's, yeah, some background mechanics there, which are decently implemented. But I think it probably should have stopped earlier. Base damage, yes. So, Oh, we're still at 17. Okay, maybe I will not make it till 20. Just too much. And also we have a dragon now in every room. We have no chickens anymore. Yeah, but it doesn't look like anything is added on top besides of new rooms. And basically we have 100% dragons by this point. No, and these oh, and there's a door with just 2 locks and these guys. So maybe there's more. Whee. Damage. More damage. We have plus 20 base damage, no? Okay. Potion. That would be an interesting point. If we find another of these chests, and then... I think we can also cancel, right? So we might actually not have any upgradable card. And there's still a door with just 2. Base armor. Yeah, also some nice sounds here. Nice ambience. Graphics are also working well. I mean, obviously there could be nicer card graphics, but on the other hand, they're well readable. Max damage. So we are at... oops. You can even get out of combat again. 10, 14, 17, 19 now. Maybe there's like a limit with 25 rooms. But that's quite a lot to do still. Yeah, so now we are capped out. Okay, we can close it, so it doesn't break the game. Where's the exit? There it is. Base damage. Okay, so now we are at 20 rooms. Alright. Let's finish this one. And I guess that has to be enough then. Let's see if we still find doors with just 2 locks. No, that was a quick one. Damage. Alright. Yeah, I think I will keep it at that. So also reach. Maybe there is a limitation with 25 rooms, but I'm not going to play it till that point. So, anyways, was a nice entry. As I mentioned, the movement is nice by the handling that it's executed right away or it's queued up. Anyways, it works fine. Nothing is cut off. There was this one issue with when moving forward, it takes too long to make the pauses, at least for the first step. And yeah, I think that's also when you're turning. It's just the graphical effect which is taking too long. If we press turning twice, it's fine. Regarding the perspective, I think camera being pulled back a little bit, or maybe, well, it's probably depending on the tile size. If the tiles were bigger, then none of these problems were there. So yeah, and for the actual gameplay, I think with the card mechanics and so on, that works kind of fine. In the beginning, it's a bit too easy to get stuck. Of the balancing needs to be touched up a bit, and yeah, a proper ending would have been nice. Maybe just like with 15 rooms or so, that would have been enough. But if you want to give it a try and get all the 25 rooms or something, then you will find a link down in the video description to Shufflemancer by... Did I say Shufflemaster before? Anyway, Shufflemancer by dwhiffing. And yeah, thanks for this contribution to the jam. Thanks for checking out this video, and you will also find a link to the playlist in the video description, and that contains all the games I've covered so far. And with that, yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.